Okay, hi everybody. My name is Carrie. I'm here with mindbodyhorse.com and this is our YouTube channel. Happy November, No Stirrup November. So here at Mind Body Horse, we're all about fitness and flexibility for the equestrian athlete. Specifically this month, I will focus on giving you guys exercises to help you with your No Stirrup November. Today is a basic sequence that you can do before you're riding, after you're riding. It will help to strengthen the muscles that you need to strengthen for your riding. It will help to lengthen the muscles that you need to lengthen and kind of counteract some of that soreness that you might be feeling from the no stirrup work that you're doing. Don't need a yoga mat, but if you have one, great. You can do this anywhere. You can even do this in your riding clothes. So just make your way to a place. All you need is basically a mat space to do this. And we'll come on to all fours. And all fours means shoulders over elbows over wrists, hips right over your knees, spread your fingers really wide. I posted this pose actually on our Instagram account this week. If you want to read about the benefits, check it out. For this posture, we're going to move the spine. And you have 28 vertebrae. Focus on moving one vertebrae at a time, maximum range of motion. As you exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin into your sternum bone, gaze in towards your navel. Inhale, open up one vertebrae at a time. Move your shoulders away from your ears as you press your chest forward. Go ahead and do that one more time. Exhale, round, curl in, belly button to spine, gaze in, so you're getting that movement through your cervical spine. Inhale, open up, chest forward, shoulders back, gaze out in front of you. Now come back to a neutral position with your spine. Toes tucked underneath you, lift your hips high. Downward facing dog. This is pretty much a quintessential yoga posture. It's a great stretch for the backs of your legs. So make sure that your feet are hip width apart. If you have space underneath your heels, that's actually better. So don't worry about your heels touching the mat. They don't have to. If your heels are touching the mat, walk your feet back a little bit, create a little space there so you can sink into that. Engage your belly, gaze towards the back of your mat or the back of your space. Take a big inhale, feel your rib cage expand on the inhale. Big exhale, melt your chest towards your thighs. Now look forward and walk your feet towards your hands. Come into a ragdoll position. Feet hip width apart, opposite hand to opposite bicep, let your head hang heavy. Soften your knees, just be aware of locking out your knees. So instead, soften. Pour your body weight forward. Feel the traction on your spine. Feel your spine lengthening out of your low back. Release your hands down to the mat. Toe heel your feet back together. Come into a squat position. So draw your heels up towards your glutes. Activate the arches of your feet. You'll feel a nice stretch through the arches of your feet, maybe through your shins and your ankles here as well. Open up your knees wide. This is where we get into the hamstrings, but our inner groin and our inner thighs. So walk your hands forward out in front of you as far as you can. I like to use my couch here. And if you have maybe a chair nearby, you can use the leg of a chair or the leg of a table. Let your head hang heavy. If you don't have anything, just hands on the ground. Let your head hang as heavy as possible out in front of you. Let your pelvis hang heavy behind you. And the heavier that your head can hang, your pelvis can hang, the better. It creates traction along your spine, decompressing through the spinal column. From here, have a seat right where you're at. Soles of your feet together, knees open wide. I'm just going to turn to face you all. Play around with the position of your feet. They can be out in front of you if you're feeling really tight through your hips and your groin. For more of a stretch, bring your heels a little closer in. So find that sweet spot, and then interlace your hands around the pinky toe sides of your feet. Take a breath in, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, try to keep a flat back. Maybe your elbows come to touch your shins or your calves or even maybe that fleshy part of your knee. You can use your arms and your elbows and your forearms to press down on your legs and create a little bit of a deeper stretch. As much as possible, let your head hang heavy. Take a breath in, breath out. We usually recommend a 4 to 6 count inhale and a 4 to 6 count exhale. Okay, reverse tabletop position is our last posture for today. Feet hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. Make sure that your fingertips are pointing forward. A lot of times when people go into this posture, I see this and it just makes you lock your elbow up. So fingertips forward so you can soften your elbows. Feet hip width apart. Lift your pelvis, soften your glutes. Keep your gaze up. Only if you feel comfortable, let your head fall back. At any time, if you feel any tension, extra tension or pain in your low back, drop your hips a little bit. Press your chest up and out, roll your shoulders back, and come all the way back down. You guys are done. Awesome job today. I hope that you continue to join me for these exercises throughout the week. I will be posting weekly exercises to help you counteract any soreness that you're feeling from your No Stirrup November work. If you guys have any questions or comments, reach out to me. Look us up on Facebook, mindbodyhorse.com. Join our Facebook page, Instagram as well. I like to post the postures that we're covering in these videos and the benefits. So join us, and I will look forward to seeing you all soon.